in the Montaigne first. That takes away some operators that the attack might rely on to just get a quick clear or catch the defense off guard, but that does mean Ying is left up, and SSG will likely...
on the first week of play, Links, when we were talking more about the extensions up top, we saw a lot of default play, something you'd see that wouldn't cause a lot of struggle, cause a lot of grief for these clears, but you can see just how crazy this map can get.
Hot and Cold has worked his way in, but DS Lucas has accounted for this. Placed Kiba barriers at certain spots on the windows and doors, but not entirely. DS Lucas still now fallen, not by Hot and Cold, but instead by Ashen, pushing down the cargo stairs. Now SSG, with 30 seconds left, have a decent opening. There was one player by himself, never mind, with support in tank, but still cut down. Kino's able to make it a 2v2 once again. One player in the front, one player in the back. Now one attacker pushing directly into the bomb site. Kino spots one. That's not the man with the diffuser. Fultz instead will fall off. They'll play the 2v2. Now the 2v1. A very smart decision by the Ace to bring his gun up and fall off the diffuser. Now Kino's got to kill the coverage and the planter, but with 3 seconds left, might just be able to stall on time. Down goes Fultz, and he doesn't even...
for this downstairs area. Nobody really suspecting the exothermic as of right now. Forrest might have himself a free kill, and he will. Doesn't even have to use one of his charges yet. He'll work his way towards the back barrels room. The plant already going off. They have some verticality to cover. I do believe that this will go off without a hitch. No real chance here until Spoit's able to pick that up. And a beautiful find above. Spoit will be able to at least pick up 2, but the deed is already done.
And it might be over if M80 can maneuver themselves into the right position. They've Kiba'd off the cargo window, but nobody's moving in to defuse the bomb just yet. Diaz has taken down the vertical control, so he can hold anybody defusing from up above. There's just the players inside of the bomb site itself to worry about. Down goes 2 in one quick spray from 2 different players on M80. Forrest, the man who initiated all this carnage, now the only one left. Spots 1, make that 2, but not 3! As the first man he looks at is the last one to kill. With just barely enough time remaining, M80 take their second round off the defuse.
Bending the jacuzzi wall, actually, for clubhouse wall. Well, they ended up putting that metal strip at the top. It'll be iconic. Nope. We'll lead off here. M80 with some big pickups. Nitro Cell out. They know somebody's in IT, and Kino's going to swing for the fences, but he gets taken down, but not before M80 are able to pick up yet another frag. Looking quite easy for them thus far. Hot and Cold will go down. It's all left up to James.
The skeleton key ringing, he'll move on in. Does spot 1, moving back further inside of Nanotech, but isn't able to peek around the Kiba barrier. M80 still firmly in control of the bomb site. No one from SSG gaining any bit of useful intel or useful angles to take in these fights. Fultz, the last one, will only just now drop the hatch, hoping that he sees the player moving outside the cargo window. But Kino, too, has to be careful that nobody peeks him from that breach just to the right of him. He's got to watch. He's got to be careful. Oh, sees him, but Jay and I know, despite the knowledge, misses the shots. And now M80 have equalized. Fultz looks to retake that ground, but Kino's long gone. He's in the wind, but walks right into Hot and Cold's crosshairs, who's dead in the middle of the bomb site. Sure on 50 HP and sure no diffuser. But he's got the first round that SSG might just have a chance at winning out of the last couple. Nook now spotted. Iconic now with an angle. That's Case Cold on the desk. And suddenly it slips from their fingers the moment they grasp. Spoit as well has been showing a masterclass in how to play a zombie so far. Recommend everyone watches his gameplay. DS Lucas, by the way, talking about gameplay, he has not picked the MPX like most teams do, or most players do. He's picked the shotgun. He's taken a close fight, but Hot and Cold says no. He instead backs up, takes the long angle. Spoit with a huge run out to stop a player from running in, but that's now intel to the attack. They know Spoit is inside a connector. It's on Iconic now to get a clutch. Very nice shot, but it took most of his HP to make that work. In SSG, they might be low on time, but in the 2v1, this is still enough.
Try and find something, and obviously after the initial pick, really trying to catch M80 off guard, but obviously not going the way that they wanted to. Double stun here from Iconic. He'll hop in, and they'll immediately execute the top of Garage. It's all down to Ash, and he'll be able to get
utility to deal with this zombie if they can. Haven't found anything just yet. Oh, just barely spraying on the opposite side. There's a Kiba on the opposite side of that wall, and a tight angle. Does Ashen in the moment he takes it.
Not exactly an angle that you want to challenge, but ends up paying one over to the other team. Kino, we saw it building, didn't know if he was going to step into the hallway, let it breathe. And SSG decimated now. It's up to Forrest, and there's still one on Repel outside. Yes, Lucas, he doesn't get it. That's Case. That's Case control. Oh, Forrest could do the funniest thing ever right now.
If he wins this round, this would be a digest moment if I've ever seen it. Does see one walking up the lobby stairs. Still on low HP, knows the outside breach is something he has to be concerned about. He'll instead drop down below, right into their crosshairs!
Look at the smile on DS. He's like... Oh, man.
Definitely a bummer way to end that, Sam, unfortunately, but not if you're M80. I mean...